Hello, this is Pamela Azzara. I bring you your reading for January 21st through the 27th. And once again, the voice of the trees won out. This seems to be a very popular deck. So I'm using it once again. I always take a vote on which deck to use. And this one seems to be very popular. So we're going to use it again this week. I'm shuffling the cards, and as I do, as always, I'm asking for clarity and accuracy to come through in our reading. I ask that for all who see this reading, may there be a special message just for you, a message of guidance that'll be for your highest good, with great value and understanding for each and every one of you that see this reading. Okay. I'll move this out of the way here. Some of my favorite stones and crystals I always have around me when I do a reading. They actually stay with my cards most of the time if they're not with me. So, for Monday and Tuesday, and Wednesday and Thursday, and now a card for the weekend, for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay. Let's see, Monday and Tuesday, we have Transition Partnership. So this card shows me that there'll be on Monday and Tuesday we'll be going through transitions in our partnerships, and it looks like the bond is getting stronger. Something new, something fresh, a start over possibly, possibly a friendship that is gaining new strength or going on to the next level to have a deeper connection. This looks to me like a partnership that has been together for a long time, but now gaining strength. Going through some transitions in the first part of the week that will help us to gain strength in that partnership. Now remember that partnerships are not always romantic partnerships, although I'm feeling this has to do with your spouse, girlfriend, boyfriend. I'm getting that feeling from this card for all of you, but it could also mean friendship, even a business partner. Okay, let's see what our Wednesday, Thursday. Obligation and discipline. Now this card has to do with skills being passed down over time, tradition, responsibility, and in the middle of the week you may need to take some responsibility and take the discipline and the time to fulfill the obligations of this type of work that you're doing. I don't really feel that this is something like a job, like a 9-to-5 type job you just do for a paycheck. although it could be something you get paid for or something that you do for those that are lucky enough to get paid for doing what they love to do, or what is basically in their blood to do. But this has to do with doing the type of work that you were brought here to do, that have been passed down through the ages from elders. And sometimes it takes some extra responsibility and some discipline to get it done. A feeling of obligation and discipline needed to keep going. But this is something deeply ingrained, more like a calling than a job. But that's what we're going to be doing in the middle of the week there. Let's see, for our weekend, clarity and focus. Now this card shows that, to me, it always feels like a puzzle has been revealed. We've had some new insights, we've gained clarity, and we're able to focus finally on the task at hand or what needs to be done. Maybe some questions we had been pondering through the week or even before that will finally become clear to us, and we'll be able to focus on the weekend for that. I think we had this card last week too. So there you go. I hope that you've enjoyed this reading. Monday, Tuesday, transitions going on in our relationships, and partnership gaining strength. Wednesday, Thursday, obligation, discipline, and for the weekend we gain some clarity and gain some focus. So I do trust that this has had some meaning for you and brought you some clarity and brought you some guidance for your week. I want to thank you so much for joining me. Have a great week.